Something strange is happening in the Samsung world right now. For months, fans have been expecting the usual bugs, delays, last-minute changes. But instead, One UI 8 is breaking the pattern. Updates are appearing ahead of schedule, secret builds are leaking out of nowhere, and even older phones are suddenly scoring higher benchmarks than before. It almost feels like Samsung is quietly rewriting the rules of how Android updates should work, and the big question is, why now? Welcome back, viewers. James here. If you love diving into these kinds of behind-the-scenes tech stories, make sure to like the video, share it around, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Now, let's dig into why One UI 8 might just be Samsung's most important update in years. Samsung officially confirmed that the stable One UI 8 rollout begins in September with the Galaxy S25 lineup. That alone is big news. No delays, no vague timelines, no coming soon. But instead of just talking about dates, the company gave us rare insights from the people behind the software. And their message was clear. One UI 8 isn't just another yearly update. It's their most ambitious leap into AI-powered design with a refreshed interface that feels less like an Android skin and more like a personal assistant woven into your daily routine. But here's where things start to get fun. Samsung slipped in a teaser that up to 10 devices could join the update wave next month. That means S25 owners aren't the only ones celebrating. Imagine waking up, checking your Z Flip 6 or Fold 6, and suddenly your phone feels like brand new hardware powered by smarter software. Even the S24 series might get the nod earlier than expected, which, if true, is huge for anyone not upgrading this year. Now about the mysterious Beta 6. No one saw this coming. Beta 5 was supposed to be the finish line, but then Beta 6 appeared out of nowhere on Samsung's servers. Fans panicked, thinking the stable release was delayed. But insiders claim the opposite. Beta 6 was Samsung's way of fine-tuning the details, better power efficiency, faster charging speeds, and GPU tuning for smoother gaming. If you've ever wished your Galaxy wouldn't overheat mid-game or drain battery too quickly, this is the kind of behind-the-scenes polishing that makes a real difference. And here's a surprise twist. An older device, the Galaxy S21 Fan Edition, just showed up on Geekbench running One UI 8 on Android 16. The results? Higher single-core and multi-core scores than the same phone on One UI 7. Think about that. A phone that's a few generations old is suddenly outperforming itself just by running new software. That alone makes this update worth paying attention to. But let's talk about the build that's stealing the spotlight, the YH9. This test firmware isn't just another beta, it's like a sneak peek into Samsung's playbook. I installed it myself, started fresh, and right away you notice the difference. Animations are smoother, scrolling feels effortless, and Samsung's AI-driven, now brief, has been completely revamped. You can set it to read out real-time updates, health, traffic, even Spotify and YouTube recommendations, all tuned to what you care about. Then there are the little details that show Samsung is paying attention. The Galaxy Buds 3 Pro now integrate directly into system settings instead of the Wearables app, which streamlines the whole process. The Weather app doesn't just tell you the forecast anymore, it shows it with gorgeous live animations that feel like a mini experience on their own. And Game Booster Plus, it's smarter, letting you tweak GPU settings for maximum performance without frying your phone. Here's something else I noticed. Display Assistant, a new good lock module, lets you set brightness profiles that automatically adjust under harsh sunlight. It sounds small, but once you use it outdoors, you realize how useful it is. And all this is happening in what's still technically a beta. The wild part, YH9 is already stable enough for daily use. I was able to add my payment cards, use my watch for coffee runs, and even transfer my Galaxy Watch setup seamlessly. No crashes, no major bugs, just polished software that feels like it's ready to go live tomorrow. Of course, there are rumors that BYH9 is the international build optimized for power efficiency and charging, while ZYH9 is the European variant focusing on camera and GPU tuning. Nothing is confirmed, but if that's true, Samsung is tailoring updates region by region to maximize performance. That's the kind of detail that doesn't get talked about enough, but shows just how strategic Samsung is being. So where does all of this lead? The short answer: September is going to be massive. One UI 8 is rolling out on time. It's stacked with AI upgrades. Older phones are getting unexpected performance boosts, and hidden builds like YH9 are setting the stage for one of the smoothest transitions Samsung has ever pulled off. If the stable release is this good already, the competition is going to have a tough time keeping up. And honestly, this is what makes following Samsung's updates exciting. It's not just about new icons or menace. It's about how your phone evolves long after you've bought it. One UI 8 isn't just another update. It feels like Samsung is rewriting the rulebook for what software support should mean.